Yeah, last week there has been a change in the leadership of CHP in Turkey, which is the opposition, the main opposition party against Erdogan's AKP. There are now important signs and statements that have been seeing, and some of them is only, I would say, verify the claims or the statements that we have put forward previously. Some of them already shows some of the things that really shouldn't take in a political party. And this is, I think, more even scary than the ones that we have mentioned before. So without any further delay, let's start. Now, after the elections, we have now a new opposition party leader. His name is Özgür Özel. He is 40, if I'm not wrong, he is 49 years old. Married, he's from Manisa province, and he is a pharmacist. He has been in the politics at least for last 15 years or 20 years, I would say. And he has been taking liability and responsibility in the party in some levels up until today. Now, still we do not know how İmamoğlu, the mayor of Istanbul, and Özgür Özel, the leader of CHP, are going to cooperate, work together. And we know that İmamoğlu has been supporting Özgür Özel very much against Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. Since now the Kılıçdaroğlu is not in the equation, we need to wait and see how these two will work together. But let's put it aside, but let's see, or let's discuss what I have been seeing as a very big threats to CHP in future. After the loss of Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu in the elections, in the party elections, it has started. A very interesting discussion has started. Why he has lost? How come? Everybody was surprised. Blah blah, and all these things. Now, when I am seeing and reading the articles from the internet and from TV, I have been hearing at most these statements. Kılıçdaroğlu group is saying that we have counted the votes and we were supposed to be leading. The other party was saying, yes, we were counting and it was round about the same. But the fact is that these delegates are the same delegates, and there is around 1,200 people that chooses the elections, the president in the party. And it means that these 1,200 people, almost, I will say, 50%, said that to, let's say, if it is Kılıçdaroğlu's representative, they say, yeah, we will vote for Kılıçdaroğlu. If it is Özgür Özel, they say it's Özgür Özel. And that's the threat, the risk that I have been seeing, because it indicates corruption, as political corruption. And they imply that their votes are on sale. This is what we have seen in the second round of the elections. The differences was 18. In the second round, the difference was around, I would say, more than 120, which shows that there was a great switch between one to another, from Kılıçdaroğlu to Özgür Özel. And this is a very big risk for party's future, unless we have ethical, I will say, grounds, a background that comes with the character for the party members, including the ones that will be elected as the parliament members in Turkey. We have no future in politics, because then it means that we are not very much different from AKP, and or we are not responsible for our actions. We do not consider the people. We cannot win the hearts and the minds of the people. People in Turkey, despite the fact that half of them choose the Erdogan and Erdogan's friends, they know what they are and what they are not. So they are looking at differences. And the only differences that we can create is to tell the people that we are ethically higher than these guys. We are very much experienced. We have the knowledge, and we will make the economy, the international relations, and Turkey developed in short and long term. Unless we show this character, there is no possibility that for us that we will be elected. And that's why I am not very hopeful in March 24 elections. And there is another issue, that there is a video on the line, on the YouTube, that you if you want, you can see that. There is a consultant of Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, a tall, white-haired gentleman. And he was screaming, no, we are not going to give up the second round. We are going to go there, and if necessary, we will lose. And once we have this checkup of this gentleman, he is the consultant, true. He's not the party member, second. And he is a reporter or a newspaper, working in a newspaper, but from the Shia group. He is heavily involved in the Shia group. And he has not been recognized with the majority of Turkish people. Nobody knows him. Even I heard his name for the first time. And that already indicates how the religious group, the Shia religious group, are active and dominant in the party administration. That was a big mistake. If you are working or if you have been involved in CHP, which is a left party, but regardless of being a left party, religious is not the vital reference for anyone to be promoted, to take, an active work, this and that. It has always been the competency and the loyalty to the party and the party's principles. This has been the first time in CHP history for the last 10 years that we have a very Shia religious group background party leader, which is not a problem. But he chooses the party to be dominated by the religious group. It's like this. I am Sunni, and let's say you are Shia. If we will enter the party at the same time, you have a different path to the up. I will be set with the Atatürk, let's say, friends, I will call them, and they will only talk with us. Atatürk is good, Atatürk is a great leader, Atatürk is this, Atatürk is that, blah, blah, and we are going to all the applause. I call it a spoon of honey to our, stomach. But for them, it's always the path to the administration. They will lead it, they will decide the politics, they will take actions, they will do this, they will do that, and we are only the people who pays, I would say, annual membership, plus just a voter, for them to do whatever they want to do. And they don't even consult or inform us. It was the real situation for the last 10 years. And this has been done by Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. And I have to say that he has been also supported by United States, by European Union leaders, and by everyone. Now, I am telling, and I am saying this openly, they have done a great mistake. How they choose Erdogan 25 years ago, and how they have chosen Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu already shows that really the European leaders, the American leaders, and all other leaders have either no competency to understand the quality of people, and or they are really not friendly to Turkey and they want only bad things to happen in Turkey. That's I cannot explain much more easier than that, because unless somebody or leadership is supported by US or European Union leaders, it's not very much possible to be elected. And this leadership, the profiles, Erdogan and Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, already shows that religion is important. It's a fact. And they don't understand anything about economy, other things. So now with Özgür Özel, what will happen? As I said in my previous video, I don't see that great signs of changes in the new parliament, the party parliament we call it. There are still old names with a very, I would say, conservative and very opposite sounds to the threats of Turkey in terms of national security and also economics. And as far as they stay in the party parliament, I do not see a possibility for party to make a major changes in its politics, which includes, I will say again, national security and economics. Therefore, I am not very hopeful also for the elections of 2024. Unfortunately, Özgür Özel has not been doing a great change yet. It's not, it's just nowadays he has been sitting and now he's going to start, revising his party and the party politics and so on and so forth. But I have to admit, unless he is acting quickly, 24 March elections is not going to be something that we would like to see. I think it will not be different from the 23 presidential elections in Turkey. Please take care and keep in touch.